The man convicted of two of Utah's most notorious and horrific murders could face a firing squad. This after his latest legal appeals were denied. ABC4's Rick Aaron tells us this really could be the final chapter for the subject of a best-selling book.
Ron Lafferty has sat on Utah's death row for over 34 years, but now it appears that his time and his options are running out. It was a crime so heinous and bizarre that it became the subject of Jon Krakauer's 2003 bestseller, Under the Banner of Heaven. On July 24, 1984, brothers Ron and Dan Lafferty slit the throats of their 24-year-old sister-in-law Brenda and their 15-month-old niece Erica at a duplex in American Fork. In an interview with ABC4 News, Ron, the leader of his own FLDS offshoot cult called the School of Prophets, claimed that God had given him a revelation that he must remove the young mother and her baby daughter.
Yes, I think I noted that as a revelation that I'd received when I was in the School of the Prophets, yes.
Dan was sentenced to life in prison while Ron was sentenced to die and chose the firing squad as his method of execution. For years, his attorneys have argued that Ron was not competent to stand trial, but the 10th Circuit Court of Appeals resoundingly rejected that Monday. In a statement, his attorney, Dale Bache, said, quote, "The court relied on procedural technicalities to deny Mr. Lafferty a complete appellate review of his case. We are carefully reviewing the decision, and going forward, we will exercise all state and federal legal options." Unquote. Now, the U.S. Supreme Court may be the only barrier between Lafferty and the firing squad's bullets. On the phone Tuesday, Bache told me that he will ask the nation's highest court to review the case. If Mr. Lafferty is executed, he would be the first to die by the firing squad since Ronnie Lee Gardner was executed that way in 2010. He would also be the oldest prisoner executed in the United States since the death penalty was reinstated in 1976. Reporting in Draper, Rick Aaron, ABC4 News.
And Ron Lafferty is one of 8 men currently on death row. They've all been there more than 20 years.